Hello, and welcome to this week's MWP Music Review, where we talk about the new Music Friday. Joining me as ever is Richard.
Hello.
Hello. We have new music from London Grammar, Kygo, Paul McCartney, and many more. We are now live on Twitch. So if you are watching us on Twitch, please come and say hello. Tell us what you think about our reviews or the latest news or Reddit. And we will answer you back. If you want to find us on Twitch, just search for my page, Mark Anthony DJ. So it's MarcAntonyDJ. We all have our first person who said hello, which is Claire Kenyon. She said hi. Hello, Claire.
Hi, Claire. That's my sister.
Oh, is it? Right. We bet be good then.
Getting the family involved.
Yes. Right. So we'll make a start. It would help if I actually got the music up. Right.
Yeah, I need to get my notes actually.
Okay. The first one is London Grammar, and they're actually back with a new song and a new album, which has just come out, called California Soul. But the single is called Lord, It's a Feeling. What did you think of this one, Rich?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I like the groove on it. The vocals were great. Quite an epic sounding song, quite deep. I've written some other things, but again, as always, I can't read my notes, so I just scribble them down too fast. And so I gave it a 2.5. Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Again, I love this one. I didn't like last week's, did I? I didn't do anything for me at all. But this week, this one, it did. I loved it this week. So I gave it a 5. I mean, they've just brought out their brand new album, California Soil, I think it's called. So they're doing promo mad at the moment. So and I think tonight they're on YouTube doing the full album live for free. I think it's either now or 9 o'clock. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's tonight. So I'll be watching that. Right. Next one is Rina Sayawayan. I can't say her last name. Featuring Elton John. We'll do that. And the track is called Chosen Family. It started off nice, but that was about it. It didn't really float my boat. Big Elton John fan. Not so much of his today's stuff, but his early, 80s, 90s stuff. But just a 2 for me.
Yeah, this was a bit of a strange song. I couldn't really. I need to, dig a little deeper in this one for why these two have kind of matched up. The song's very strange. It's not, if you were, if someone hadn't listened to Elton John before, you would not give them this song. It's not what you expect him to kind of do. So a bit strange, yeah. Slow start, generally slow song, but I do like the build up of it. It's a song that's slow at the start, middle, and then builds up right at the end. So 2.5, yeah.
Okay, move on to the next one. Is Kygo featuring James Gillespie, and the track is called Gone Are the Days. What do you think of this one?
Again, there's a lot of slow songs this week, and I say it all the time, I have to be in a certain mood for slow songs. They have to hit me a certain way for me to really like them. So I like the vocals, but other than that, yeah, just a 2.5. Just take it or leave it, really.
Yeah, I like Kygo stuff. He's a big dance DJ, so I was thinking, this is going to be a big track. But again, yeah, another slow one. Again, it was take it or leave it for me as well on this one. So yeah, just a 2.5. But as I said, we seem to be in a month, don't we, where everything's going really slow at the moment. It's just no oomph tracks, really, is there at the moment? It's quiet.
No, it's strange. I think maybe they're just building up for the summer. A lot of artists haven't really been doing much, so they're going to wait until we can all, get out and party and all this kind of stuff. So I think there's a big build up coming in, and these are just filler tunes, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Claire says she agrees. She says she's going to be in the mood for a slow song.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. It just hits you in a certain way, or you just got to be in the mood for stuff like that. And I'm generally a happy guy, so I guess
Perhaps we should ask your sister that.
yeah.
Right, move on to the last one. This one is again Paul McCartney featuring Phoebe Bridgers, and the track is called "Seize the Day." Again, I didn't really notice Paul McCartney in it again, to be honest. I couldn't get past 1:20 on it. I'm just lost for words. It didn't do anything for me at all. So just a 2.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't give it much. I just gave it a 2.5. Again, it's I like some cool guitar sounds in it. I like what they did. I think there was like a backwards guitar thing going on and bits and pieces, and but yeah, just it didn't really catch me. Just one of those things. 2.5 all round this week.
Yeah, your Claire says, to be fair, you are a happy person.
Yes. Yeah.
With his one-word answers. Yes. You should try travelling in the car with him, Claire, for 3 hours or 4 hours going to a gig. Those one-word answers.
Well, yeah, man, a few words, really. Man, a few words.
Absolutely. Right, so that brings us.
No, I try and be happy and stuff.
Yeah, you're always happy. You are. So that brings us to the end of this week's New Music Friday. To be honest, there's not much coming out at the moment. It seems to be very quiet with the big boys. They're not really. It seems to be dribs and drabs, and this is the quietest releases I've seen for the big boys for quite a while. So, which I thought they might get going now. It's April. So, but anyway. Right, so now we'll move on to the news. So, we're going entertainment news first. So, did you ever watch the series Friends, Rich, and did you watch it from all the series?
Yes, I've watched it from episode 1 to the last series, the 10th series, the very last episode, about 4 times.
Did you?
So anything you want to know about Friends, I know about it. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it when it was actually running, and then there was all the repeats on Channel 4, and then all I think all them repeats went somewhere else.
Comedy Channel.
Yeah, it was Comedy Channel. I think Sky had them for a bit, and now where are they now? Paramount or something like that. So, I've watched the whole. I used to have the box set of all of it and watch it all. So, we all know Friends. We love Friends.
Claire says she's watching it right now, but she had to stop to listen to our podcast. Isn't she nice?
Yeah, it's good. Friends is something you can always put on in the background. If you want to watch something but don't want to watch something, you put on Friends because you can still laugh at it, but you can get on with other stuff, or if you just want to chill out and not really kind of concentrate on the TV, you can watch Friends.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I watch Friends. I watched all of them from start to very end. I think it's obviously one of the most ever popular sitcom TV series that probably has ever been made, hasn't it? It's hugely popular. So, but basically, it's almost 17 years since the Friends was together on the film set. So basically, the reunion special show they're going to do was finally shot last week. So this special one-off show brought together Matthew Perry, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer. Schwimmer. It's set to air on HBO main streaming service. The reunion was originally it was going to be filmed last August, but obviously it was delayed, so now it's been done. So there's no broadcast date has been announced yet, and it doesn't say whether, as far as I can see, whether it's a actual episode, 1 hour episode, or whether it's, which I'm hoping it's not, them sat there going, oh yeah, do you remember this one? Yeah, I can't stand those bloody ones. They get on my wick.
Well, the thing is, this is so that they're obviously saying it's a special one, which I think it is. They have done other specials where they're sat around a table or they're sat in a studio and they look at the highlights and stuff like that. But there's always one person missing.
Yes.
They've done specials before, but there's always one or maybe even two people missing from it. So maybe this is the first time. This is the first special where they've all been in the same room. And it probably is going to be a sit around the table, look at the highlights. Oh, wasn't that so funny? Sort of thing. I think I remember reading a couple of years ago or something like that. Like off all the repeats and stuff, like each cast member were making millions of each year just off of repeats. It's insane.
I'd say so. They're still making money now from the repeats.
Yeah, big money. Maybe not as much as the first time it repeated. When the first time it repeated, I think they were making like 20 million each, like just from repeats. So they're still making a lot of money.
It's still popular now because obviously you've got a generation, that probably starting to watch it now, aren't they? From when even when the parents watched it, they're old enough now to watch it.
Yeah, it's actually on Netflix.
Yeah, it is.
There's a big thing about it. It all kind of so it got on Netflix, and then this whole new generation started watching it.
Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to when we'll be able to watch it. So next one this is about Twitch. So I'll try and pronounce his last name. Ludwig Agrin breaks Twitch subscription record after 31-day stint. So viewers watched him eat, game, and even sleep in his bed that looked like, and he slept in his car. After streaming on Twitch for non-stop for 31 days straight, Ludwig has broken the website's record for having the most paying subscribers. At the time of writing, he had 282,847 subscribers and was still climbing. He broke the previous record, which was set in 2018 by Tyler Belvins, who had 269,154 subscribers. So basically, when I read that, I thought, this is basically like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
That beats our subscriber count, doesn't it, Rich?
Well, I've got 6.
Ooh.
I thought I was doing all right.
No, that's good.
No, that's crazy. Like 31 days or 30 days on streaming is insane. Like I don't know how you
every day
just go nuts. I get bored after an hour.
Yeah.
Like so it's to do that is crazy. I mean, I wonder did Twitch actually ask him to do it?
It doesn't say that. No, he just decided because he must have because of the amount of well, first of all, I don't know how he got that many subscribers, because everybody knows that when you do Twitch, it's they call it the slow burner. It takes a long time for you to get your subscribers up, doesn't it, and your followers. So he must have done something, or to get all those people all of a sudden, following him.
So what? It wasn't just about him being on for so long that he got all these followers.
I don't know. It doesn't really. It just said he went on for those consecutive days, and then he built up that many subscribers from zero. So unless he was putting it on his social media, and obviously everyone kept passing it around, and it went like that.
Oh yeah, the whole thing. Obviously, the whole thing went viral, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
everyone caught on that he was doing it, and he probably said, "I'm on here for the next
31 days.
30 days. Subscribe." So
ooh, we better do that then. We better stay here then for the next 30 days.
God, sod that.
What's it? Claire's put. It's got to be a Twitch thing to promote the platform. No. It's got to be a Twitch thing to.
No, yes, I was thinking. Yeah, I tell you now, I bet Twitch has paid him to do it.
You reckon?
Because Twitch, when Twitch was first coming out, they were paying, and they were maybe not in paying, but they were definitely approaching influencers, YouTubers to get on the platform. So they were saying, they were giving them obviously an incentive to do it. So I probably think that Twitch has paid him to do it,
Okay. Probably so, yeah, probably so. Right, so we'll move on. So the next thing is 5th of all songs streamed in the UK in 2020 were rap and hip-hop. So rap music had its most successful year ever in the UK in 2020, according to new figures. Data from BPI, the UK's Association of Independent and Major Labels, shows over a fifth of songs streamed were rap and hip-hop. When BPI started recording data like this, it was in the 90s, and rap music only counted for 3.6%. In 2020, it's now moved up to 22%. I think, obviously, you've got, what's that guy's name now? The English guy he does rap and hip-hop. He's really massive now, and he, is it one word name? What's he called? Stormzy.
Stormzy. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's helped a lot, hasn't he? Because he does hip hop and rap, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's more grime sort of stuff.
Stormzy. Yeah, thanks, Claire.
It's hip hop. Yeah. UK hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Your sister got it right as well. Stormzy.
Yeah.
Can I hear the seagulls in the background again?
Yeah, I'm back in Miami. Yeah, I thought I would take my private jet, and so they're, God knows what they're doing. We've got seagulls. There's birds nesting in the roof. Can't get away from them.
It's like they're having the right good time.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Heading north probably.
I thought you were in Malibu, not Miami.
Oh, I get mixed up. Travel quite a bit recently.
That's very true.
Yeah, it is.
Right, we'll move on. Taylor Swift breaks the Beatles record. So Taylor Swift has broken the Beatles' long-held chart record for having the fastest run of 3 #1 albums. Swift has re-recorded LP Fearless, obviously Taylor's version, topped the UK chart on Friday, following the success of her recent efforts, Folklore and Evermore. So she's now beating the Beatles.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts. But I mean, if someone's going to do it, she'll probably do it. She's pretty successful, so
she certainly is. Next one is tickets are still being sold for June shows that can't take place. So apparently tickets for arena shows by Alicia Keys, Haim, Mrs. Brown Boys in June are still on sale, despite the fact they still can't go ahead. Which is, why are they still selling tickets for a show that can't go ahead? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I have no idea, unless it's being moved. The date's being moved.
Maybe so. That's just bizarre, though, isn't it? Why would they do that?
Mm.
Right. So now we're going to move on to our Reddit page. Just get that loaded up. Let's have a look. I don't think there's that much on this week, actually. Right, Clean Bandit. First of all, if you don't know what Reddit is, it's just an information page where we put loads of YouTube videos on, so you can see if you have anything you're interested in. You just pop to our Reddit page, just search for MWP Music Review, and you can find the videos on there. Right, so first of all, we'll start with Clean Bandit. They brought out the single Higher, featuring Ian Dior, which is quite a while ago now, and they brought out the Viz remix. There's some gaming ones of mine, but we won't go into those again. Right, this is quite a good one. This gentleman talks about the best streaming microphone under $100.
Okay, cool. Do you know what is it? What is it?
I don't know what actual microphone it's actually, I might be able to tell you. Let me just click on the link. It might say in the description. USB something mini, he's just said.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan on USB mics.
No, I'm not either. I did get one.
I try and stay away from them.
Yeah, I got one bought for me at Christmas, but it wasn't any good at all. So, but anyway, he says it's pretty good. The next one is Martin Miller's brought out a new video. He's performing Georgia on My Mind, which is a real Ray Charles cover featuring Kirk Fletcher. So he's in his home studio, is Martin, with his gang of band, and they're performing that song. Again, I'm not really into that tune, but Martin Miller and his band, they're an amazing band.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Kirk Fletcher is amazing as well.
Yeah. Next one is Tiny Desk Home Concerts. This week it's coming from Calm, and they're playing all these instruments from trumpets to trombones, and very, very, very clever. So putting that on there for you. London Grammar perform How Does It Feel Live. So we put that on for you. There's a video of me doing Call of Duty. Xbox game. So World of Tanks, which is a free game on the Xbox, and they've brought out the Modern Armor version. So you can get that now for free. Demi Lovato, she does Tiny Desk, performing 3 or 4 tracks on there. Did you ever do rally games on Xbox?
I've never had an Xbox, no.
Or PS or PS.
But I have played PS1. I played the rally game. What was the
Colin
rally
McRae?
driver name? Yeah. I think it was that one. That's the only one I played really. Other than that, when I went to PS2 and 3, I played 2 games, and that was Call of Duty and FIFA. That was it.
Well, they brought out WRC 10, so obviously they're bringing another new version. Next one is Flight Simulator. Did you ever play flight simulators?
No. Again, I've tried to play them on the iPad. But if you download a free one, it's rubbish. It's not great. So I would love to. I actually follow a guy on TikTok, and he's got he's got 3 screens set up. He's got the controllers. He's got it's all mounted to the table. It's actually the proper gear sticks and all this kind of stuff. And all he does is TikToks of him flying these flight simulators. It's great. It looks amazing. I would love to do it, but you actually have to learn quite a bit to actually play the game. I mean, you've got to learn all the controls and everything. It's a bit of a learning curve to do it.
Yeah, well, they brought it out on the Xbox, and the trailer looks amazing. It's come on such a long way when I played it on the PC, where the buildings just look like blocks. Now it's all proper now. That's really cool. Okay, 1M Dancing School. They brought out a version of Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande's "Rain on Me," and they do a dance routine to that, which is absolutely superb. Nathaniel Ratliff. Have you heard of him?
No, I haven't. No,
Okay.
no.
He does tiny desk home concerts. Well, so we got again on Xbox, War of the Warship Legends. So they brought out Turn the Tide, so a new version. That's a free game on the Xbox as well. Let's have a look. What else have we got? And that now brings us up to date. There's not much news, not much music, not much Reddit this week. It seems to have been a very quiet week this week. So now we move on to actually, before I remember, the YouTube? Did you listen to it?
Yes, I did. Yeah. I listened. You know, when you sent me the link, I listened to it straight away because I knew I'd forget. Yeah, I did. I really liked it. I thought it was really cool cover. So last week we had a cover sent in of what was the cover? Who
True
originally
Colours.
done it?
Phil Collins.
True Colours.
Well, it was Phil Collins did a version, and so did what's her name with the red hair in the 80s?
Cyndi Lauper.
That's it.
So yeah, I actually really like the artist's vocals. Sort of a Tina Turner sort of rasp to it. You know, which I kind of liked. So yeah, I digged it. Yeah, keep them coming.
Oh, well done. So
you didn't like it, did you?
Yeah, overall I liked it. I just thought she was a bit off key now and again. That was it.
Right.
Right. So now we move on to. There was something I was going to say and I've completely forgotten now. Track of the week. That's it.
Track of the week. I don't even know. It's difficult this week because they're all mediocre. They're all pretty rubbish in my eyes, really. But I can't really go for it. Do you know what? I'll go for the Paul McCartney.
Yeah, it has been a poor week this week. I mean, Londongram obviously because I gave it a 5 and it was for me best by miles. But yeah, it's just the music industry is just very quiet at the moment. You know, there's no one bringing out. You know, you get the big tracks coming out because we used to have like choice of 10 to 15 tracks we used to have to review, but at the moment is. You know, I could put more and more stuff on, but I must say people never, you know, a lot of people say I've never heard of this artist before. So obviously we just review the big boys. So, but there's just nothing going on at the moment. It's very, very quiet. Right. So now we move on to this week's emails. Rich, what you got?
Yeah. I never look beforehand. I always log in. Because you know, it'd be a nice surprise. Let's have a look. What do you think it's going to be? Do you think we're going to have one?
Don't know. Might do.
Let's have a little look. No. No emails at all. We've had no emails. So if you would like to send us an email, you can do so by sending us an email at markandrichardpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know where you're listening from. Let us know what you think of these tunes, what you think of the news bits. Just say hello. We'll give you a shout out. And it'd be nice to get an email by the end of this year. We tried last year when we first started. But we had no luck. We tried to get one before Christmas, no luck. So let's try and get one before the end of 2021.
Claire said she'll send you one.
That doesn't count. It has to be from someone we both don't know.
That's true. Sorry, Claire. You can just send him a nice message instead.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right. So that brings us fully up to date. So what's Harry Potter? Now, we disturbed Rich last Sunday, because his Harry Potter was on. Is it on tonight?
No. That last week was the last episode, the last film in it. So yeah, no, it's all done. I don't know why randomly we never had Harry Potter at Christmas. Where was it at Christmas when we needed it?
I don't know.
And then all of a sudden, ITV had just been blasting it all out the last couple of weeks. So it was a bit strange, but yeah, I kind of not religiously watching it, but yeah, kind of every night, sticking it on and watching it. So it's been good fun.
What's on this week's TV thing? What's going on?
Nothing really. Me and the wife have lost the remote for the Firestick, so we weren't going to be watching anything. No, I haven't really been watching stuff at the moment because obviously things are starting to gear back up with gigs, and work and things like that, teaching. So it's all kind of in the week. It's very much getting stuff ready for all that, and then at night I kind of do bits and pieces. The thing is, at the moment we've got these birds that nest. They're not nesting; it's just where they go in the morning. So I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning every day. It's a nightmare. So come 9 o'clock, come 9:30, I'm ready for bed.
Oh, hold on. I've had a message. Claire says, Will says download the app for the Firestick so you can control it from there.
Okay. I didn't realise you could do that.
There you go.
That's cool.
Your sister is useful.
Oh, cool. So you just log into it on the app, and then you can use it. Oh, I have to do that. I'm going to do that now. But we don't know. It just happened today. The controller's just gone. Em came home from work, and then it's just vanished. We've literally looked everywhere. It's gone completely.
Your sister says you're not just a pretty face.
Well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So So I'll do that. I'm going to do that now because I've started watching YouTube on the TV now.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm starting to get used to it. I quite like it. Instead of sitting at a desk or having to have the computer on your lap, it's nice putting it on the TV.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I actually quite like it. I'm quite tempted to actually even get a keyboard for the TV.
Yeah, I mean, on my Samsung TV, I can do that. Yeah, it's just a pain in the neck of typing it all out, don't you? Because you have to use your controller, and it takes frigging ages you have to do one letter at a time, don't you? So yeah, it's all good fun.
Yeah, that's it. So
yeah, so there's no recommendations for me this week. What I'm watching, I have no idea. I've finished watching my SWAT. I'm so busy streaming at the moment, music, and then me and Rich are going to be back on the road not too long. It must be, 7 weeks for our first gig. And then we're back on the road again, aren't we?
Yeah. We're back at And Why Not?
Yeah.
Which will be which is one of our, I guess it's turning into one of our regulars, really, our regular places. It's we really enjoy playing there. We get treated really nice. The crowds are always great. We always have we seem to always have a great gig there. So we really like playing it, and yeah, so looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, seven. It's about 7 weeks to go, isn't it? So it's not too long to go. So that should.
Yeah, we're there a couple of times this year. It's not the only time. I think maybe we got another one after, maybe another
December
2 after or something like that.
We're there again.
Yeah.
And then we're doing some. And we've got lots of festivals in August. So and some big festivals. So yeah, it should be nice, won't it? To get, it's going to be weird. So I haven't really properly done it. Just done it in bits, haven't we, for the last year and a bit? So it's going to be nice to get going again.
Yeah, we did a random live stream gig a few months back, but that was about it, really. But yeah, it's gonna be strange. It's just gonna be strange being in a room full of a load of people, let alone playing music.
Yeah, because basically when we start gigging again, there'll be no masks, will there?
No, yeah. So it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get back to gigging and stuff and working, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We'll get the rust off. Right, so that brings us to the end of this week's show. So thank you, Claire, for messaging on the chat. We are very grateful. And obviously, if you want to talk to us on the chat on Twitch, you can by all means to give you what you think, or you think me and Richard are talking a load of crap. Like we do every week.
Yeah, which we pretty much are. Yeah.
She said, "Thank you so much. She really enjoyed it."
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You can give her that £10 note later.
yeah.
Just for tuning in. Yeah. Right, so me and Rich will be back next Sunday. Hopefully, there'll be some more songs to review. And hopefully there'll be a bit more news. And hopefully we'll have a bit more on our Reddit page. So a bit of everything, really. Right, so it's goodbye. Oh, actually, before we go, I forgot to do this. If you have joined Rich's Twitch page and you haven't realised he's not been on it doing his lovely guitaring, is because you had some technical difficulties, didn't you, Rich, with your internet?
Yeah, this week's been strange. We've had the internet's been absolutely terrible. I'm surprised this is. I mean, we've got a kind of a 2-second lag anyway, but that's sort of normal. But yeah, it's been absolutely rubbish this week. So hopefully in the future, I'll be playing a lot. I'll be playing a lot in the week this week anyway. So hopefully I can jump on and have a little jam and play some tunes and whatnot. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it should be cool. Right. So that's it for this week. So it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.